of questions on this week, and also we've possibly because we're talking about it in our elective CPD sessions, and it's about agents' interest. And we're talking a lot about some of the disclosures and some of the legislative, the ones that everybody seems to forget about. They come in, we all talk about it lots, and everyone goes, yeah, we've got that. And then, a year, 2 years, whatever down the track, we start forgetting that this is what we need to do. So it's raising a few questions at the moment. So when we start talking about, conflicts of interest, and to address some of that, the Act requires that agents actually provide disclosures. And that includes family relationships, business relationships, fiduciary relationships, so relationships of trust. Now, Section 50 of the Property and Stock Agents Act refers to property advertisements, and it states that all advertisements must include information about the licensee. Now, Section 50, Part 2 states that, and the specifics here are important, a licensee who has a relevant interest in the sale of a property must not, in the course of carrying on business as an agent, so being an agent on the sale, publish an advertisement relating to or in connection with the proposed sale of the property unless the relevant interest is disclosed in the advertisement. Really, really clear, it needs to be disclosed. So it goes on further to define relevant interest in 3 ways. And that's the licensee has an interest in the property as an owner of the property, or the licensee is a corporation and a director of the corporation is an owner of that property, or the licensee is a director of a corporation and the corporation is the owner of the property. Okay? So fairly straightforward. That's the legislative side. Obviously, there's the other side of, just transparency. If somebody within your office is selling their property, from a perception point of view, sometimes not a bad idea to disclose that, but not legislatively required. So now, what that really means in practical application of that is that all advertisements relating to a property for sale must disclose that the agent has interest. Real simple. Now, that's usually done with the words agent's interest disclosed or agent's interest noted or, all those things. Most people don't know what that means, but it's certainly noting it out there. So if questions are asked about what does that mean or how is the agent's interest disclosed, what is it about, you can actually answer those questions quite openly. Now, it's not prescriptive what you write on there. You can choose other words to use that. That just seems to have become the common words used across our industry or across New South Wales. Advertising obviously includes a number of areas. There's newspaper advertising for those that still do it, websites, window displays, brochures, floor plans, the sign on the property, contract for the sale and purchase of land, and last one is what the agent actually says, what comes out of their mouth about the property. So disclosing that interest in the actual sale of the property. So guys, really important to be doing that and noting that there is an interest in that property. So over the next few weeks, I'll talk more about some of the different areas of disclosure. It seems to be a common question, so we'll kick that one in as a little bit of a series at the moment.